August 22nd, 10:44 a.m. Heading to do the interview with Holly today and possibly Strings. Problem is it's raining, not good for the electronics, so we're gonna have to improvise or it's gonna have to stop raining. Welcome to vlog number 60. Thank you much.
Here's for her kids, Mom. You got a combo, right?
Since the last time you and I talked, how's everything going?
Well, I'm actually extremely kind of like low down on drinking. I've actually started to be applying for jobs. I don't know, like, making these stupid stuff that, you know, I'll regret later. I've spent time with my kids. I actually met someone in Alma.
Last time we talked, somebody had asked him a couple of questions. The person had asked, what is Holly doing to change her situation? What do you say to that?
Getting away from such negative and like literally filthy environment, you know, and trying to like better myself, you know, and like get around people that are more supportive, you know, that love me or give moral support, you know what I mean? Just try to, you know, look for a job, you know. I don't know. That's it. I don't really know how to answer.
Alright, and you're living in a place right now. Is it better than the last place you were at?
Yes.
Strings the other day told me that you guys have had things stolen from you.
Yes.
What have you had stolen?
Oh, well. Everything. I'm talking about from underwear, I mean, literally, like underwear to like our backpacks, two tents, my tent and his tent. We had someone come and take the mattress that we had stuck in our tent, you know what I mean? It's like, we really want to put this place together. We're like really looking for jobs right now. We put our habits, you know, aside and everything, you know, focusing on us and like making our parents look better, you know, and like staying clean, you know, hygiene being up, you know, hard, you know, so that, you know, we're actually considered, you know, for a job, you know, instead of going, you know, up in places and trying to get a job, you know, for the rent and run. Yeah, which is kind of hard though, because we don't have any money. I mean, that's all we have. I mean, we don't really have a choice. We've actually been... I'm actually applied right now.
Is anybody giving you any problems?
No, actually, probably before, you know, like whenever, you know, because like usually I dress, you know, with my Jinkos, my Dickies, my, you know, my white face shirts, my bandana, and my backwards cap and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, when I come up, you know, in a place, you know, and I'm a hard worker, you know, and I'm smarter than hell, you know. But I mean, they don't want to hire me, you know, because they want to judge me, you know. And like, you know, I mean, I try to be honest about it, you know, like the point that I'm homeless, but I do have a mailing address kind of stuff. But they just kind of look down on me or whatever, and, you know what I mean? But like now, I mean, it hasn't really been as bad. So.
What do you say to people that say that you put yourself in this situation?
I really don't tend to say a lot, you know, but I don't know. I don't really have a lot of people who talk to me, you know, disrespectfully.
What have you been addicted to, and what have you done about changing your addiction problems?
Okay, like, I mean, I had went through a divorce, and like, I don't know, I remember my mom handed me a 40, you know, saying that, you know, this would make it better. And man, bro, that 40 did, you know. But then whenever it was gone, you know, it came back, you know. I mean, I started off from, you know, like 140 a day, and then, I mean, it accelerated whenever I got homeless to like a half gallon of vodka a day, a 30 pack, you know. I mean, to the point where I couldn't get up in the morning too without puking, shaking, throwing up, you know, like all over the place. Just lazy, my hygiene sucked, I mean, like everything, you know. And like I was like, man, I have to change, you know what I mean? And like it was like really making me sick, and I think I got alcohol poisoning like 6 times. Yeah, and what do you call it? Been in the hospital I don't know how many times, you know, and been arrested I don't know how many times. And I just like, I have to do something different. So I mean, I started traveling, and as I was traveling, I started to try to slow down my beer, you know. I even went to Oklahoma too for a little bit, you know, like 5 beer.
No.
Further out of help. Yeah, I did, and it just made me drink more, but and go to the bathroom. But yeah. But no. I mean, I actually went down from, you know, that much to, I think it was like a pint and then like a 12 pack, you know, but that was still a lot, you know. And like right before I went to prison, I mean, I actually managed to get down to like 2-3 bottles of Mad Dog 2020 and like a little half pint of whiskey or whatever a week, you know. And like now, like I mean, I don't know, well, I can make 140 last like 2 days, but you know, you give me a little half pint of vodka, you know, that'll last 1 day. You know, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess you can get kind of bored of it, dude. You know, or it's really not giving me the effect that, you know, I really want, you know. I don't know, I mean, I want to be able to have my own house and be able to relax in my own house and listen to music and, you know, be able to charge my phone or be able to listen to my headphones set, you know, and like, not have to worry about someone walking up on me, you know what I mean? I can chill in my boxers, you know, or, you know, in my sports bra or something, you know what I mean? Just kick it, you know, just totally relax, you know, get my buzz on or whatever, dude, you know, dance, you know, fall down or whatever, at least fall down on some carpet, you know, not on rocks, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, you know, I guess it's just like losing at the pill or whatever, so.
How does it make you feel when people judge you without knowing you?
It just depends on how they judge me, you know what I mean? Like most people want to, you know, call me like, you know, a freak or, you know, from him or whatever, you know. And, I mean, it just it kind of pissed me off because even though I was a drunk lesbian night at work, you know, yeah, but I mean, it makes me mad because, I mean, I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt, you know, give me the benefit of the doubt, you know. You know, just because of the way I look doesn't mean, you know, that's the way I am, you know. That's just the style in which I prefer, or that's how I release my artistic, you know, ways, or maybe that's just like the mood I'm in for that day, you know what I mean? I dress all kinds of different ways.
Strings. Did you know that the video that I got on you on from last year, roughly just is almost hitting 700 so far?
Wow.
So we're gonna work on it a little bit more. All right, guys, be careful out there. And do you need to ride anywhere? Just to make sure.
No.
All right, guys.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate it.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.